Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the highly awaited continuation of me trying to get 100% completion on the new Stardew Valley 1.6 update. Obviously, this goes without saying, major spoilers. Make sure to check out part 1 here. Should pop up like any second, right? Right now. If it's not there, then you'll never see part 1. Sorry. Anyway, this second year was very interesting. Got a lot done, and we're getting a lot closer to our original 100% goal. Just maybe, I'll pull it off. But anyway, that's enough chit-chat from me. Let's get into it. Hope you enjoy. Spring was pretty straightforward. I prepared some sprinklers, had an indoor greenhouse, brought 15 of each crop so I could work on the polyculture achievements. And that was pretty much it. Next couple days, I planted the seeds, planted the crops, set up lightning rods to get batteries, and then I upgraded the coop for rabbits because eventually, if you remember I was Santa Claus, I needed rabbit's feet. And then, finally, on day 4 and 5, I tried to get the legendary fish, failed. Holy shit! Oh my god. That was so hard to catch. Oh, Lord. It's Gun's birthday. And then finally, I did the community center cleanup for Linus's special orders board. And, well, that was it. It's done. Okay. Wow, what perfect timing. Day 6, I actually got the reward for completing the community center cleanup. 500 gold. Got level 8 foraging, which is pretty helpful. So, day 7 rolled around, already 1 week in. It was the mayor's birthday, and I also got 4 of the artifacts, which is great because that opened up things, and that helps me get more of the artifacts because that's something I'm really failing at this moment in my life. Anyway, yeah, that was it. I will see you guys tomorrow, as it's a pretty big day as I attempt to go back into Skull Cavern. This time with all my weapons included. Okay, welcome back to day 8. So we did a Skull Cavern run today, and here's the thing, I have a love-hate relationship with Skull Cavern. Skull Cavern is great, it lets you get a lot of cool resources, but there's this weird, terrifying feeling when you go to Skull Cavern. It's like when your stomach drops when you're driving really fast and you almost get into an accident. It's like, because you don't know, it's not like it's a scary feeling. Anyway, so the Skull Cavern run was fantastic. We got a lot of iridium ore, we got an auto petter, which is like something that people always try to get, and it was huge because it automatically pets your animals and gives them some friendship points, but it doesn't give them as much as like if it were you petting them. So yeah, I got a prismatic shard and some other really cool stuff. Hit level 10 mining, hit level 9 combat, so it was pretty solid. Okay, so days 9 and 10 and 11 pretty straightforward. We just, got some hardwood. It's pretty important to get hardwood later on because you need it for, spoiler alert, the boat, the stable. I think you need it as well to upgrade your house to the final one with the basement. I was gonna say attic. If there was an attic, actually, that'd be pretty cool. The next day, I just gifted some people Vincent, got the final coop upgrade. So rabbit's feet are inbound, which is awesome. I got the legendary fish. There's some more, which is cool. Yes! And then finally on spring 11, I just kind of talked about future plans, and I fixed the stump quest, which the raccoon actually, I think, emerges later on, but that's a little spoiler. So I got the 100 hardwood. That was really hard to say, my bad. Okay, so the raccoon stump quest, I have to just admit, is really freaking cool because it... it made me think of Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, which I actually, to be honest here, a little tangent, was not a huge fan of Rocket of the Guardians. I'm not a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy until I watched the third one, and it kind of brought it all together for me. So that's probably one of my top 5 favorite Marvel films ever. Purchased some rabbits, did the whole thing. The next day was the Egg Festival. Abigail won, which was shocking. There was some new lines of dialogue, which is pretty cool. So, that was that. And then as we wrap it up on the 14th of spring, which is now halfway through spring, year 2, there's a new event in the desert, which is freaking awesome. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay, so the next couple days are literally just like the desert festival, which is so freaking cool. Like there was like go into Skull Cavern, and it was like do this or this quest, and it was like, oh, okay, it was like get iridium ore or go to a floor level, and I was like, oh, I got this. And it was kind of difficult at some points. Part of me was like, oh, I should have gone and got iridium ore, because then I could have in hindsight got more iridium ore, and that would have been nice. But I just chose the levels. That was really fun. There was a fishing one I kind of sucked at. And then, I think that was literally it. So also while you're in the desert, you get these like calico eggs, which you can trade in for other stuff, which I did. Also, when you're in the desert festival, you get what's like, you get the option to talk to Sandy and Emily, and they kind of switch up your outfit and stuff, and it's really awesome. And my first outfit was cool, but then my second outfit I did, I think on the final day, is I tried this like dinosaur outfit, and it is so kick-ass. It's great. I love it. I love the hat. Love it all. It's really, really awesome. It's actually the thumbnail for the first Stardew Valley video, which you haven't seen. It's going to go up on your screen. It was a fantastic piece of work. Shout out to all the editors who worked on it. And I loved that this little quirky dinosaur costume outfit is just going to follow me throughout the whole, you know, probably the large majority of the rest of this playthrough, which is awesome. And that was it. That was pretty much it. Yeah. Next couple days were like really straightforward. Did some farming, gifted some people. It's Demetrius's birthday, gifted some more folks, and I actually then set up a little like crystallarium farm and some kegs in my house, which I know I'm kind of behind, but it's the start of my little crystallarium jade keg wine empire thing, which I know that's like one of the most profitable ways, so I'll probably go down that route, even though I told myself originally I wasn't going to, but now here I am. So it's like, it's very hypocritical of me. Sorry, I'm calling you guys out for this. Okay, so the next couple days, we're literally just like prepping and collecting, starting to get items, whether it was like forageables or crops, because I have forgotten how much stuff literally goes into cooking. As someone who cannot cook themselves, I'm good at a lot of things in life. I'm really good at making people laugh. I'm kind of good at my job. I wear scrubs very well. I cannot cook worth my life. I literally just went shopping before I recorded this, and was like, I'm gonna get some frozen meals, and I got some like healthy choice broccoli and steamed vegetables and stuff, which is great. It's cool, but I cannot cook worth my life. Anyway, side note is that I started just like putting chests in the greenhouse to be like, oh, what am I gonna do now to start getting the food thing up? So I started, I'm gonna be honest, I did pull up the wiki. And there was nothing really spoiler for that, because a lot of the foods haven't changed. There was like only one, but it was very straightforward. So I'm very slowly starting to get the items I need. And that was pretty much it. I just did a lot of food prep, and then I kind of rounded out day 23 with getting 1,000 wood for Robin. Nope. And level 9 forging, which is pretty solid. So we'll see you guys all tomorrow for the flower dance. Okay, so next day it's the flower dance. I dance with Leah. She's a redhead. I love redheads. There, I said it. I said it, world. I have said it. It's out there. Please do not cancel me, YouTube. Okay, redheads are very awesome. If you're a redhead, comment down below. Don't forget to unlike and unsubscribe. I think I talked about here in the recording itself about some of my goals that I wanted to do like for the end of spring. Oh yeah, so I needed like 45,000 gold was the plan for like the spring crops I needed, or the summer crops, sorry. And then I wanted to get level 10 foraging. In hindsight now, that was gonna be pretty difficult, but I tried. It was pretty good. Okay, so days 25, 26, I literally just farmed all day, and then I found this really cool thing near like where Robin's axe usually is in Cindersap Forest, where it's all like, you need 3 of 5 things unlocked, and I'm pretty sure it alluded in my mind now to the skills, because I only had 3 of them at level 10, and the rest were level 9. Only a master of the 5 ways may enter. What? That's freaking cool. Cool. I got the monoculture achievement, which is like sell 300 of one. So I'm pretty sure that was probably the strawberries, actually, now that I think about it. Tree farmed, and I also got my goal of the 45k 1,000 gold. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I finished up spring with Pierre getting ripped to shreds verbally by Abigail and myself because he was a big bully and no one likes Pierre. We can all agree with that. I never heard the price. That's outrageous. You should be ashamed. Are they gonna kiss? Make love? And I pretty much went to Skull Cavern on the last day and was like, here we are. And finally I just kind of did a little summary at the end. And we are in Summer 2. Here's my skills. Foraging and combat are both level 9. We complete the community center. These are the first highest we've gotten. We've got 3 star fruit, or star drops. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Summer of Year 2. The first couple days were pretty straightforward. I planted a ton of star fruit, which is a great source of income. Summer day 2, I planted 15 of each crop to kind of get the polyculture achievement, plus extra for meals. And then finally, on day 3, I found all the secret notes, which I've never actually done before, so that was pretty awesome. Pretty happy with that. Rounded up day 4 with gifting some folks. It was just chill. I also found the lost necklace from Abigail's mom. Where's that necklace? Where'd you find it? Thanks for bringing it to me, Fallon. My mom will never know. Day 5 was really fun. The raccoon found a wife. That's what he was talking about earlier. He was like, I gotta find a wife and yada yada and marriage and everything. I don't know how the ceremony went, but I'm sure it was a blast. I'm sure it was like in a ton of trash cans and stuff. Anyway, so there was a new raccoon quest that occurred. I had to get some dried pepper fruit thingamabobbers and then some coconut jelly, I think. I worked on my keg empire. I planted some more ancient seeds in the greenhouse as well. So that was pretty much it. The next day, I made a few new furnaces. I wanted to have 12 total, made some new tappers so I could prepare to increase the kegs for starfruit wine, production, make more money. The problem is this process takes quite a bit of time because you need tappers, which you need to get from foraging. So you have to chop down a lot of trees to get that anyway, and then you need the tappers to get the oak resin so you can make them the kegs, and then the kegs have to be made into the wine, and the wine can either be placed in the casks or can be sold. So it takes quite a bit of time, and that's why I think that people would say the wine empire that it's referred to usually in Stardew Valley takes quite a while, and that's why it's very much referred to as endgame. So yeah, the next couple days were really straightforward. I gifted Gus for a quest, did some farming and foraging stuff, and then I had Emily's friendship quest, which I had to talk to all 28 people to increase friendship. So that was started. I finished that up on summer day 9, and that's pretty much, well, rounded it up. Okay, so summer day 10 is really cool. So Willy refers to a fish that can only be caught in between the waterfalls, which makes me wonder that with max level fishing, so you would need Key's special seasoning and then like a seafoam pudding to get 15 fishing total. I think you could maybe reach a waterfall and attempt to get a fish. I think it'd be super difficult though. Add the Haley scene on the beach. You found it. Oh god. Look at his eyes. I gifted some folks. I asked Leah to be my girlfriend because she's a redhead. Take my bouquet. You want to get more serious? I feel the same way. That's it? Is she my girlfriend now? Yes, Leah's my girlfriend. I also found Pierre's secret stash of stuff. Gifted some other things. It was Mara's birthday. You know how us nurses are. We do appreciate our birthdays. So that was that. All right, next couple days were pretty straightforward. Summer 11 is the Luau Festival. Got the achievement. I used gold cauliflower. The next couple days was the 10 Heart event with Leah, so her ex-boyfriend came along. Seriously, Leah, what are you doing out here in the simple-minded pumpkin? Oh! Oh my god, you punched him. Wait him out. Then we had the George Hart event, the Clint Hart event, the Lewis and Marnie event, and we caught the Crimson Legendary Fish, which means I think we've caught then 2 of the 5 we need. So we're getting there. All right, the 13th of summer, year 2, is really interesting because I don't think this was originally in 1.5, but I was able to now access Marnie's shop when she's not around from a book that I can buy from her, which is super helpful because I feel like that was always a problem in the original 1.5, is that couldn't buy a lot of stuff from Marnie because she just wasn't around often. So I think that's really awesome and helpful. Well, we're on day 14 of summer, which means we are halfway through it. Started my Starfruit Harvest Day. The Abigail Hart event, which is beating the first level of Prairie King with her, and I've always struggled with it in the past, is the main thing, right? This time, though, I actually managed to do it, which is really cool. I think it actually increases your friendship quite a bit. Just replanted some more starfruit, and I also realized I'd kegged the previous cabbages and not sold them, so I had to replant some more, which, you know, is cool, I guess. Not really. All right, so summer 15 was pretty straightforward. Did some questing, tried to do keg math in my head, and I failed. Gifted some people. Summer day 16 is the rain day, and I think it also falls every day on the same year, the 16th, so that's pretty cool. I accessed the missing bundle from the old JoJo Mart. I kind of always forgot how high level of the stuff was, because it's like it wants a silver quality ancient fruit wine, and then it wants like a prismatic shard, and it wants a few other things. Got level 10 foraging. Of course, I picked the botanist, which is super helpful. And I rounded out day 17 with the Kent scene popcorn, which is great. You know, when he's making the popcorn and he freaks out and runs in the room. It was, you know, Sam's birthday. That's my boyfriend, and give it to some other folks, and that pretty much rounds it out. So yeah. All right, so summer day 18, I always forget this is probably one of my favorite days because the really cool event is the Zuzu Sam Band Heart event. It's cool. I always haven't picked like the electronic one, but I've listened to the other ones on Spotify, and they're pretty awesome as well. So had the Beach Alex event, which is pretty cool, where he's like, "Go long, play catch," and I failed to catch the thing. Sam misplanted his skateboarding skills, almost ran into the mayor. Learned to speak Dwarvish. Learned Penny hates rabbit's feet, like hates it. So that's like the one gift she hates. That is usually a universally loved gift, but it's not the case this time. Completed the crop order, which was like 25 specialty, crops, and I think I did like radish or something for that one. And I talk about my friendship goals a bit here. So yeah. All right, so for the 19th of summer, I gifted some people, asked Emily to be my girlfriend. It was Demetrius's birthday, ew, gross. And I got a cow decal. 20th is the Rainbow Trout Derby. That's it. 21st, I gifted some people, got the popular achievement, and had the Maru Heart event. All right, so next day was the Jody dinner event, which I completely forgot. I just have to bring them a freshwater mouth bass. Oh gosh, never mind. Items are in the Lost and Found, which I think might be part of the 1.6 event. The Maru 10 Heart event, now that I remember more, is the robot one, where they go off into space. Also, finally got the Millionaire Achievement event. Next day was kind of rough. I'd sold my last Sweet Gem Berry, which I realized I messed it up. And, yeah. Tried to fish for an octopus. Had no luck, which was kind of unfortunate and not very fun, but maybe I thought I needed to wait for a rainy day, but, it is what it is. Yep, that's all I got for you. All right, so the 24th is an awesome day because you get to hang out with Alex and his doggo named Dusty. Had the tea cutscene, which I should have probably had a lot earlier with Caroline. Had some more cutscenes with Emily and Haley. Can we get the... Oh, Jesus. Oh, my. Y'all know that meme with the cat, jamming out to the guy drumming? Can we get that here, in the background silently, please? Thank you. It's Willie's birthday, and I found Linus's basket. 25th, I purchased 3 books, which, whoa, expanding that knowledge. I had the clothing event at Lewis's place, and Clint makes it so effing awkward. Also, I tried to gift people the next day and failed to catch an octopus. So that's that. And we're gonna round out summer with the last 2 days. Bought some new animals. mined for iron, and gifted all day to finish up the 28th, and ended up with the in-game year 2 summary by me. So take it away, me. I'll see you guys all in fall. I've got 3 star fruits still at this time. Social, we made a really big jump on. Let's see here. We are getting there. We're slowly getting there for social. Provis is kind of one that I've been struggling with. Crafting stuff. All the things we can craft. Here's all our animals. Got a lot of rabbits. Got dog, 2 chickens still, 1 cow, 1 goat, 1 dinosaur, and the rest are rabbits. Special items and powers. We still have to find a lot of books and all that jazz, but I think we'll slowly get there. Oh yeah. Collections. Here's all the farm and forage. We are getting there. Here's all the fish. Here's all the artifacts, minerals, all the things we can cook. There's a few things we still don't know how to cook. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 dishes we don't know how to cook yet, but that's not bad. New achievements. So we've got Greenhorn, Cowpoke, Homesteader, Millionaire, New Friend, Best Friends, Beloved Farmer, Clicks, Networking, Popular, DIY, Fisherman, Gopher, Monoculture, Blue Ribbon, Unforgettable Soup. We have all of the secret notes, and that is it. So I will see you guys with another summary at the end of fall. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay. All right, bye-bye. Ciao, or ciao bella. Welcome to fall. Did you guys...
What the Sigma?
Did you guys know fall is my favorite season? Welcome to fall. I prepped the farm for pumpkins, and I seriously misdo the math here. It's bad. Because I thought the iridium sprinklers could do 8 or 12, and it's 24. So I messed it up quite a bit. That was it. The next day was awful. It's Shane's saddest event. Oh my god, Shane, no! Shane, you should wake up. Shane! My life is a pathetic now. And I missed Penny's birthday, which sucks, because it's so hard to not... When you miss a birthday in Stardew Valley, it hurts because you have to wait a year. Even if you give them a liked gift, it really helps with the hearts. And I messed up so bad. All right, so the next day I started the quota. I call it the quota, but really it's like have to get 100 bug guts for Willy. And I was like, oh, 20 a day, easy peasy. That quest is really hard because if you don't have like the monster musk thing or it's a bad luck day, it's kind of difficult, or I'm just really bad at it. So my quota was 20 a day, right? So the next day I did meet the bug quota, and then fall of 5, and I did not meet the bug quota. Day 6, I ran around, I did a bunch of quests for Lewis. I'm going to talk about my fall goals here. It's get level 10 combat, it's 5 hearts or more with everyone, and get 500k in current gold, which feels like it should be pretty straightforward. The next day, I ran with a bike. I ran into Sebastian, who was under his bike. That was that. All right, cool. That's all I got. All right, so day 8's really actually funny. There's a really cool event that happened on this day, and I loved it. So you can put wall decorations in sheds. I had the Haley Heart event, which is the cow pictures, which is always super cute. The Shane event, which is the good one. It's almost like the good ending. I loved it. I was like, good job, Shane! And then we had the George Heart event, which is really sad. So, yeah. All right, so day 9 was the Abigail Heart event in the rain, and I didn't realize this, but I had a harp, which is super cute. I love that song. It's adorable. I think it's probably one of my new favorite scenes. I also had this reaction in real life to my current viewership and the sub count and the subs to the latest Stardew video, which go check it out. It's awesome. AC Harper, thank you so much for the Whoa! We've got so many subscribers in the past on second. What is happening? This is video. It had 29 views when I popped out. And oh my god! 114? The fuck? Where did these viewers just pop up from? Had an Elliott scene, which is awesome. I finally made a computer farm, which is very useful for telling you what crops are available, what other stuff, machines are ready to be, you know, used. It's very, very useful. Definitely late game though, for sure. Well, the 10th and 11th of fall were pretty straightforward. So you had the Harvey Hart event, and the next day I had the Mario Harvey event with the samples and dropping things. But I also learned you can swing a sword or a scythe to clear bushes and get berries, which is exciting to learn. But the problem is when you've put almost 600 hours in this game like I have and you've just now discovered it, makes things a little awkward. You're like, oh, I'm really good at this game. And you're like, no, I'm not. Day 12 was really cool. I had a max gold income from one night of 278,941, which is cool. Got level 10 combat, and I mined all day to get iron ore for kegs. Day 13 was Abigail's birthday, and I asked her to be my girlfriend, and I mined iron all day long. All right, guys, welcome to day 14 of year 2 of fall. Means we're halfway through fall. I'm going to present to you the most best loved gift you can give to anyone is an iridium quality rabbit's foot. It is super high up there. That will give you a lot of hearts. So if you gave like an iridium quality loved gift on someone's birthday, I guarantee you would shoot up with their heart count. So I mined some more stuff. That was about it also. And I had Abigail's and Pierre's heart events, which is really freaking awkward. But it's kind of vital to the story and the lore of Stardew. So you always kind of got to watch it. All right, so the 15th of fall was an Alex Heart event. 16th was the Stardew Valley Fair, got first place. 17th was an aerobics class that was real exciting. I pretty much just ran around and I gifted some more people. The 18th of fall is Morney's birthday, and just kept gifting some folks. So yeah, that was that. All right, the 19th of fall, the 20th of fall, I literally just fished in the rain and I just ran around. I said it in my notes here, I rained around, but that is totally wrong. Unless I turn into like a vortex tornado and anyway, that's pretty much it. The 21st, it's just gifting people. I found the star drop in the secret woods because I gifted the statue a sweet gem berry. So I'm getting closer to getting all those. Very, very nice. So I will see you guys tomorrow on the 22nd of fall. All right, so this day, a little more stuff happened. Right, so the cranberry day was finally here. Lots of cranberries. Discovered the mastery room is you had to have found a room once you have had all your skills up to level 10, and it like increases those stats, but you can only pick one in the beginning. So each like skill tree had unique attributes toward that skill. So there was like mining, fishing, farming, foraging, and combat. And the mastery bar, like when you open on your character screen, once you upgrade to the next level, will allow you to pick another one. And there's still so much more in-game content I've yet to discover, because I haven't even gone to Ginger Island yet at this point. I'm gonna be saving Ginger Island for mainly year 3. Anyway, guys, I will see you on the 24th of fall. That was a long day, but I just kind of wanted to talk about it all. So yeah. All right, here we are, day 24. We tried to figure out how in the world the computer for the farmhouse works properly, and I think I figured it out finally. I also discovered, and I didn't realize this until like later on, I don't know if it was something that happens after you have your major heart events with Shane, but Shane loves pizza. Shane loves pizza as well? That is so easy. Oh my god. That's huge, for sure. The next day was pretty straightforward. I had an Abigail cutscene, and I ran around and I gifted some folks. That is that. All right, day 26 was great. I got the angler legendary fish. It was awesome. Day 27, I tried to get the ghost ectoplasm for the wizard. Kind of failed. I almost made 500k though from just wine. So that is now our new highest we've gotten in one night, which is awesome. And then finally, as always, fall 28 to Sunday, I believe. So I gifted a bunch of people, and I did the end of the fall summary thing, speech that I always do. Words are really hard. I'm going to let me in the past take it away, and then I will see you guys all in winter. Here's the summary of fall year 2. I am a farmer. I've got level 10 on all my skills. Community center is complete. Got 4 that. Level 2 house. I've got 8,305 out of 15,000 mastery. 1. Very nice. Here's all my social. And then it starts to fall from here. But we are getting there. I'm going to try to do it during winter. Animals are all these guys. Special powers and abilities. These are what these are, which is awesome. Keep working on these. Collections is getting there. Slowly but surely. Fish. Not a ton of fish left. Artifacts and minerals have actually stayed about the same. Cooking, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recipes left to learn. Achievements, we've got a few more new ones. Letters are that, and that is that. So I will see you guys all in winter. Thank you very much. All right, so winter is going to be a little different. I actually don't have a lot of notes until the 13th. So I believe during winter, I planted a lot of the fruit that grows in the winter. It's like circular and blue. I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. I worked a lot on gifting to people, trying to increase the max hearts and get that stuff taken care of. I didn't really focus on a lot of like artifacts and those things and minerals. I did catch the legendary fish. It took not nearly as long as I thought it would. No offense, Shawnee Dew, but I might have kicked your butt when trying to catch it. And overall, it's good. I just kind of, you know, worked on my keg, on the wine, you know, grew my little empire. So yeah, I'm now going to take it away on Winter Day 13 as the next recording. All right, Winter Day 13. It was a Skull Cavern Ghost Ectoplasm run. That's pretty much it. The next day was Harvey's birthday. Gifted some quests, gifted some folks, not quests, Jesus. And I got the Ectoplasm quest for the wizard, actually. And I finally did it. So yeah, that's that. Winter Day 15. It's the night market. I passed 1 million in current earnings. I'm actually at 1 million now, which is cool. When I was recording this, I was like, ooh, maybe there's some really cool things I can get from the night market. And I didn't actually until the 16th. It was the night market again. I got crops that are more like spring dependent. Most of them are summer crops for the frog on Ginger Island. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and then on Winter 17, I learned I'm a gambling addict because I was like, I'll stop. And I don't ever stop. So that's probably a good thing I discovered now versus later. So that's that. All right, day 18. I got some squids for Willy, dropped off some artifacts. The next day, I got the final house upgrade. Apart from like purchasing like an attic or a basement with the casks and stuff, which is really nice. And I did finally purchase the basement on the 20th as well. And then I finished up day 21 by gifting some folks. Alrighty, so this is the last chunk of recording for year 2 of winter. So day 22, I have the Alex and Sebastian Hart event, and I'm very close to having everyone's like max heart events except for a couple of people, and I only need 3 more people to get max hearts. Okay, the next day, day 23, I went to Skull Cavern and I rocked it. Then the next day, I finished the Grub quest, finally. Went around, gifted some people. I also learned that Elliot loves feathers, which makes a lot of sense because he's a writer, uses the quill a lot. So, you know, backing up to the Skull Cavern day previously, I had a ton of stuff that I got. So you can see on the end screen here all the stuff I was able to obtain. And finally, we wrapped up day 25, or Christmas for us here, by doing absolutely nothing because I forgot to pause the game, because I went to the restroom, or I thought I'd be back in time, and then I also finished getting the grub quota for the day. Y'all just ever go to the bathroom and you just like think you'll make it back in time? Well, that's awkward, ain't it? All right, day 26, I finished the grub quest, I caught the Lincod for Willy, and then I sold it by mistake, which is really awkward. So, wrapping up day 27, the second to last day of year 2. I caught the Lincod again, and I went and gave it to Willy, which is great. So there was only 1 quest currently left, that was active, which was to get to floor 100 of the Skull Caverns. I went ahead and looked at the little context clues thing, like the picture change telling you like which way to go and all that and everything. from the secret notes, and I got a like Elvish charm in exchange for a rabbit's foot. So my luck has been permanently increased. And I told myself I was also going to check the bush by the bridge that goes to the ocean at 1:40 in the morning. And ironically, I failed to do it because I didn't really calculate the time well enough. And that was that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final day of Winter 2. So I managed to gift everyone max hearts except for the dwarf who was one away, Leo on Ginger Island, and Marriage. I did make it to floor 100 using a combination of bombs, staircases, and really good luck into the Skull Caverns, so I got my health permanently increased. I was able to give the resources I needed to get the boat fixed, so that'll be the big thing we focus on year 3. After all that was said and done, I went to bed. Past me, did like a summary. We're officially on the last day of Winter 2. For current items, we have an Iridium hoe that'll probably be finished by tomorrow. Here's our skills. Everything's level 10. This is now level 3. Got level 4 house. 108 is their highest for that. Everything's level 10. Everything is a full heart except for the dwarf and Leo. Crafting. We can craft a lot of stuff. Animals. Gotta work on it. Here's all of this acquired. Collections. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 things for foraging. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. 2 minerals. We can cook everything except for this stuff, which I'm fairly certain is all desert things. Achievements. We've got still quite a few left. Letters. And we've got all of these secret notes. And I thought that was it. And then I remembered I got the grandpa scene and the boat repairing scene, which I totally forgot about. So the grandpa scene occurs because he visits you at the start of year 3. That will be tale for the next video, because this video is going to end right when he says farewell. And you'll have to watch the third one to see if I actually get all the stuff and all the cool things, and then if I really complete the game in under 3 years or less. Anyway, yep, that was it. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next year in game, not like in real life. Yep. All right. Fingers crossed. I 100% this in 3 years or less. Okay. Bye-bye.